guys, thanks for tuning in. This is Optibotimus coming to you with another video review. And today we're going to be taking a look at the new Star Wars BB-8 by Sphero. Look hard, R2, because this brand new droid is quickly stealing the hearts of Star Wars fans throughout the galaxy. When the first trailer for Star Wars Episode 7 dropped, and we got our first look at this guy, almost instantly everybody fell in love with him. Later on, we eventually found out that BB-8 was a practical effect that was created by Sphero, and now they're giving us one that we can own ourselves. For the package, you can see really nice, it's kind of a rectangular package with a real nice image of BB-8 there. It shows here that it is an app-enabled droid. So what that basically means is that unlike a remote control toy, I guess, this is controlled via an app that's available either on the Android market or iOS sort of platforms. It is from Disney. You can run here. There's a lot of kind of instructions, I guess, but it basically shows you that it's got authentic movements. It listens and responds to your actual voice. It can create a holographic communication via your actual tablet, iPhone, whatever the case may be. It has an adaptive personality, and the actions evolve as you interact with it. On the back here, you can see that it says BB-8 is a spherical, loyal astromech droid of the Resistance pilot Poe Dameron. Built with advanced traitware, skillware, and hardware, this app-enabled companion is equipped to explore the Star Wars galaxy by your side. Guide BB-8 with your smartphone, let it run autonomously, create holographic messages, complete missions, install upgrades, and more. This is the droid you're looking for. And then on the opposite side here, it shows you that it has an inductive charging base, which allows you to charge it without using any wires that actually connected to BB-8. And like I said before, it has traitware, skillware, and hardware. And then the really cool thing is when you do open it, just slides just like so. I love the actual design of this part of the box. It's like you're really, I mean, you are buying the droid, and it's like this is the actual case that it would kind of come in if it was in a galaxy far, far away. I mean, it's really absolutely incredible. I love the detail on there. You got some nice art kind of up there as well. And then you can see it just lifts up just like so, and then on the inside is where it basically is. You have the droid right in there, and then the charging base right there. But for the packaging, that's about it. You guys aren't here to see the package, really, are you? We want to see how cool this guy is. So without further ado, let's get this guy out here and see how cool he actually is. Alright guys, so here we have BB-8 opened up and out of his packaging, and I don't even know where to begin. You know, the one thing that I'll say is that while I guess you could say that this is a toy, there really is something about this. There just appears to be a personality, and as you can see, I have them plugged in. It is a wireless charger, as you can see. You don't plug it in or anything. You just literally set it there, and it starts charging. But you do have to have the base actually plugged in, and I'm using a portable charger because I can't extend this wire too far. But it does include the USB wire to plug it in, so you do get that. But as you can see, there's just something about this guy, a personality of sorts that really just comes through. I don't... It's so hard to explain. I've seen other people talk about it in videos, and it's like you really do feel as if this guy is alive. I mean, just sitting here charging, you can see he's interacting, he's looking around, he's playing. Now, there really aren't a lot of instructions. I'm just going to set him right here. There aren't really a lot of instructions actually at all involving this. There are a couple things that describe how to activate it and what you're supposed to do, but there's like, he's just gonna do his own thing, but there's like this button right here that I have no idea actually what it does, but it seems to kind of turn him on a little bit more. Maybe it activates him or something like that. But, I mean, you can see that he's blinking. Well, I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it because the lights are kind of bright. But, I mean, you can kind of see that there's a little light that goes on in there. I mean, so there, he's just moving all over this. So there is some light up features inside of it. You can see it says Sphero right there. A lot of real great detail throughout the entire thing. I kind of wish he was a little bit dirty. In what we saw in the film, he was clean, but I don't mind it necessarily being a clean look because it's like we just got him and he's brand new to us. So that works. As it's while it's charging, this he's just going to do his thing. This section right here will blink when he's actually attached to it. I don't know how well that's going to come across. Oh, you can kind of actually see it. So you can see that he's charging. And this part right here, I didn't want to ruin it. A lot of people are, oh, there's like cat hair in there. A lot of people are like, how does it stay on there? Oh, well, it's the force. Well, it's a magnet. You can see there's a little bit of a wheel section right here that allows him to roll around pretty cleanly on the ball. This is very durable. I don't know what it's made out of, but it does have a very heavy feel to it, just in general. I mean, even the mechanics that are in there, it gives it some weight. So you do get a quality piece with it. But like I said, you can decapitate him, and you can throw his head, and it's just a magnetic sort of thing. But moving this off to the side and putting his head back on there, you can see he'll just kind of hang out and kind of move just by himself. Like I said, there's a personality really behind it. It's really amazing. So going to my phone, we're going to go into his app, and you can see, well, this is the whole thing, but it says that he's sleeping. You have to put the phone next to him, and it actually will connect to it. Then, there we go. There. And then it comes to this. It allows you to drive him. You can do the message with the holographic messaging sort of system. You can have him do a patrol. And then there's various global settings that you can do. Most people are probably going to do the drive. That's just probably the standard sort of thing. It is a little less intuitive, I think, than I would like it to be. It takes a little bit of a learning curve. This part here allows you to rotate him around, and you can see, I'm going to move this there. This kind of reorients his head, and that's one thing that I've noticed that this does. You can have it spin around, and you can just do crazy things with it. This section here controls the direction of him, so... But again, it takes a little bit of a learning curve to get him to go where you want him to. It seems backwards, kind of, so like going this way makes him go towards this direction. And then he hits things and he goes the other way. So going down makes him go forward, and it's going to be weird because there's a rounded section right there. But and then again, you can reorient the head. I'm trying to keep my hand and the controls out of the way so that you can actually see this guy. But and I'm right-handed, so let me move this off to the side. And there's a whole bunch of different things. So you can, oh well, no, go this way. Oh geez, oh geez. See, I mean, it takes a little bit of a learning curve, like I said, to get this to move how you want it to. Now, one thing that's kind of cool is you got like a little speed burst thing right here. So pushing this down, he should go flying forward, or towards me. Like I said, it takes a little bit of... and he just fell off. And you can kind of hear that all the sounds come through the app. It doesn't actually come through the toy itself. Alright, so there we go. So again, like I said, a little bit of a learning curve in figuring out how and where you actually need to move the guy and how to actually control him. There's a couple of different things like that you can control him to do. This is, I guess, talking or access routine. I don't have no idea. That's, I guess that's like a positive reaction, that he's having a positive reaction. This is a negative one. This is like him. Yeah, no, no, no. So I don't know what this does. It's just him being crazy. Oh, geez. He's just going crazy. This has him just... I think this is just him moving forward. Move, oh yeah, see, he just moves forward whatever direction he's facing. And then this actually, one thing that I do want to talk... Stay, BB-8, stay. This orients his head. So there is a blue light in here. I don't know how well that's going to come across. It's there, you can actually see it. That's the orientation of like what is forward on him. So in having that there, that's where you can get him to kind of be directional, I suppose. So let's see. going back to this, this will have him do a square. He'll go in the shape of a square. I don't know if I have enough space on my area to actually have him do a square, but he's just going all over the place. That's all he's going to do. You can have him do a figure eight. You can have him do the speed burst. And I think this is like a stop sort of thing. I don't know what he's doing. I have no idea. He's just drunk. He's a drunk BB-8. Now, you can come back and you can also do the message thing, which is the holographic projector. So we're going to set that. I'm going to try it. I've never done it before. You can record a video. So... help me! Help me! I don't know what I'm doing! I'm recording video reviews and I don't know what I'm doing! Help! Alright, so, oh, maybe that's what I was supposed to do. Help! Help! I don't know what I'm doing! Alright, we're gonna redo that, because that was terrible. Okay? Alright, BB? Alright, here we go. So, we're lining this up with our face, and you're like, and then you hit this. Help! Help! I'm doing toy reviews and I don't know what I'm doing! Please! Help! I don't know what that was. That was a singing. But now it's going to transmit it, and hopefully this will actually show up. So then you line up where BB-8 is, and... I'm doing toy reviews and I don't know what I'm doing! Please! Help! See, that's kind of cool. So you create a... Help! I'm doing toy reviews and I don't know what I'm doing! Please! Help! So I mean, you can do different things like that, and you can only really do it with the app. It creates the little holographic sort of thing through the app itself. Or you could do it on a patrol, which allows him to really explore his own area, and you can see that it actually shows you basically what it's doing: patrol distance, the chronometer. So hitting play, he'll go forward, and he's learning his environment. So I'm hoping he will learn that he can't go forward. No, he fell. So as you can see, the falling of him is actually pretty good. I mean, he's fallen a few times and he doesn't break. So I'm really quite impressed with that. So he does get hair on him. So, all right. So then he moves and he goes, and see, I'm trying to see if he's sensing this. That's kind of funny. He's just literally like exploring right now and remembering where he is. So you could put him on in your room and have him explore. And it's actually really quite fun to just watch the interaction with this. And obviously, this is a toy that a cat will absolutely love. I've already had Tux try to kill this thing several times. And then you can just put it right back there, and then it charges. And then again, it's like he's not doing anything, and then I hit the button, and then it seems to make him come to life. He'll blink some. I mean, you can kind of see the blinking on there. And then he just does his thing. But it says BB connection out of range. I don't know what that's all about. Oh, maybe because I have them plugged in there, so it doesn't work there. But this thing is really absolutely phenomenal. I really have always loved little robots and things like that. I have a couple actually that are remote controlled, and you can use your app to it. Like I have a MIP one, which is really fun. But this guy really is adorable. The one thing that I have heard and read about is that the folks over at Sphero really do want to evolve this. So there will be several updates that'll probably come out to the app that'll allow you to do different things. They've already talked about how there are a few things that they are not putting in this yet because the movie's not out yet. So obviously there's going to be some things that are going to be added in and a lot of extra functionality put into this thing. I'm really curious to see where it goes. In terms of terrain, he works best on hard, well, not necessarily wood, but hard surfaces. So cement, tile, linoleum, things like that. Carpet, he's not bad on. I mean, my house is carpeted, so he does seem to go a little bit slower in some aspects, but all in all, I think that he's a very well-made toy. I mean, I can't think of anything else to say. I mean, he's really adorable, and it really does feel like this is the toy for kids to have this season. Judging by how many different places have already sold out with this guy, it's really impressive. Now, it is a little bit more expensive. It's $150, so it's a little bit higher of an end figure, but what you get, I really do feel is worth that price. I mean, the fun that it just evokes is off the charts, but there's so much in this in terms of technology and design that I can't understand it. I mean, there's some kind of a gyroscope in there that keeps it oriented. It's amazing. It really is. I just sound like I'm repeating myself in talking about this, but it really has a feel of something from the future. I know how corny that sounds, but just something about this just intrinsically kind of appeals to me, and I think that a lot of collectors and a lot of fans of Star Wars, and maybe not even necessarily fans of Star Wars, just fans of really cool things, are absolutely gonna love this. Now, like I said, it is sold out in a lot of places, but I am going to put a link down in the video description to Amazon, where you'll be able to keep tabs on this, and when it comes out, you'll be able to pick it up. It is going to be at a lot of different places, such as Bed Bath & Beyond, Best Buy, Apple stores, and a whole bunch of other places, including the Sphero website. So if you're looking for this, good luck and happy hunting. You will not be disappointed. But beyond that, guys, that's about it. So once again, I want to thank you for tuning in. This has been Optibotimus, and that's been BB-8. And until next time, I'll talk to you later.
Hi.